In the 5th century BC, Greece was a land of independent city-states, each with its own government, culture, and ambitions. Among these city-states, Athens and Sparta stood out not just for their power, but for their ideologies. Athens, known for its burgeoning experiment in democracy, and Sparta, famous for its military discipline and warrior ethos, often found themselves at odds, until a common enemy threatened their very existence. This enemy was the mighty Persian Empire, ruled by Darius I, and later, his son Xerxes. The Persians, having already subjugated many Greek cities in Asia Minor, turned their eyes towards mainland Greece. They sought to crush the fledgling democratic experiment of Athens and to bring all of Greece under Persian control. The conflict began in earnest in 499 BC when Greek cities in Asia Minor, under Persian control, revolted. Athens and Eretria, in a show of solidarity, sent aid to these rebels, drawing the ire of Darius I. Although the rebellion was eventually crushed, the Persian king vowed to punish Athens and Eretria for their insolence. His son Xerxes would take up this vow, leading to one of history's most famous showdowns. Xerxes, determined to avenge his father and expand his empire, assembled one of the largest military forces the ancient world had ever seen. While some accounts exaggerate this force to millions, a more realistic estimate places the Persian army at around 200,000 to 250,000 soldiers, a staggering number for the time. In 480 BC, Xerxes began his march into Greece, aiming to overwhelm the Greeks through sheer numbers. His strategy was simple: march his army through northern Greece, while his navy outflanked the Greek forces by sea. Faced with the impending invasion, many Greek city-states, fearing the might of the Persian Empire, surrendered. But Athens and Sparta, along with a few key allies, refused to bow. To counter the Persian threat, the Greeks needed a plan. The narrow pass of Thermopylae, with towering cliffs on one side and the Aegean Sea on the other, was chosen as the site where they would make their stand. Here, the Persians' numerical advantage could be neutralized, and the Greeks could hold the line. King Leonidas of Sparta took command of the defense, leading a force of 300 Spartans, 700 Thespians, and a few thousand other Greek allies, amounting to about 7,000 men in total. Though vastly outnumbered, Leonidas and his men were determined to hold Thermopylae, buying time for the rest of Greece to prepare its defenses. The Persians, confident in their overwhelming strength, believed they could easily crush the Greek resistance. However, when they attempted to force their way through the narrow pass, they were met with the formidable Greek phalanx. The tightly packed Greek soldiers, armed with long spears and protected by bronze armor, proved to be an immovable wall against the lightly armed Persian infantry. For 2 days, the Greeks held their ground, determined to protect their land from the Persian forces. The Persians, frustrated by their inability to advance, sent in their elite unit, the Immortals, a force of 10,000 soldiers renowned for their discipline and skill. However, even the Immortals could not break through the Greek defenses, and the battle remained at a standstill. Despite their strong defense, the Greeks were betrayed. A Greek named Ephialtes revealed a secret mountain path to the Persians, allowing them to outmaneuver the Greek position. Realizing the danger of being surrounded, Leonidas ordered most of his troops to withdraw. However, he and his 300 Spartans, along with 700 Thespians who chose to stay, decided to make a final stand to buy time for the retreating Greek forces. In this final stand, the Greeks showed immense bravery and determination, holding their position as long as possible. Leonidas was eventually lost in the struggle, but his actions, along with those who stayed with him, became a lasting symbol of heroism. Although the Battle of Thermopylae did not end in victory for the Greeks, the Persian forces paid a high price. The time gained from this stand allowed the rest of Greece to prepare its defenses, leading to important victories at the battles of Salamis and Plataea. Thermopylae remains a powerful symbol of courage and sacrifice, inspiring generations to defend their freedoms. The battle played a crucial role in preserving the ideals of democracy cherished by the Athenians and became a pivotal moment in history. Thank you for watching this episode on the Battle of Thermopylae. If you enjoyed this exploration of history, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories of legendary moments and the people who shaped our world. Until next time, stay inspired by the spirit of the Spartans